Yes?
Talk a little.
Okay.
Go upstairs. Yeah. That's a half minute that they're saying, so you gotta talk for quite a while.
No, that just means that you have to wait.
Wait to hear.
All right, fall 2015. We have the national programs and events. Hmm? Oh no, should I continue to speak or just kind of give him time?
Okay, so you're now live?
I am? Is that a question to me or is that a question to Robert?
That's not a question. You are now live on Select.
Okay, so I should just start reading then. Over the past year, more than 50,000 people in 19 states attended the museum's traveling exhibitions and registered for our programs. We hope you will enjoy us and add your voice to the growing conversation about the relevance of the Holocaust history today. This session's programs includes the following themes: Americans in the Holocaust, To American Who Defended the Nazis, Witness to History, American Abroad in Hitler's Europe. So there are some personal histories, Lost Love, One Family's Forgotten History, My Dearest One, A Wife's Final Goodbye, and Contemporary Challenges, Battleground for Truth, Confronting Anti-Semitism and Holocaust Denial, Exposing the Darkness, Perspectives on Mass Atrocities. Two Americans Who Defended the Nazis in a public program. In early 1839, Martha and Waitstill Sharp, a young social worker and Unitarian minister, went to great lengths to provide aid to refugees fleeing Nazi persecution. They moved to Prague as representatives of the United American Unitarian Association, and despite enormous bureaucratic hurdles at every step, they helped hundreds of people find safe passage to unoccupied countries and secured jobs and scholarships. Learn more about how these two Americans responded to the threats of Nazism and increased persecution of the Jews, as told through sections of the upcoming documentary, Righteous Among Us, Those Who Defended the Nazis, and through their personal collection of personal papers have been donated to the museum.
We're back to Robert now.
Robert.
Oh, I can hear it. We got a comment.
Oh, is it he's talking to you on comm?
We got to post later now, so you can give it a shot.
Does that mean for me to continue talking?
That is John Stark.
Okay, let's see. State of Deception, the Power of Nazi Propaganda, the exhibition. Nazis used propaganda to win broad voter support, implement radical programs, and justify war and mass murder. This exhibition highlights the power in propaganda and challenges us to actively question, analyze, and seek the truth. The exhibition was underwritten in parts by grants by Catherine M. and Leo S. Ullman and the Blanchette and Irving Laurie Foundation, with additional support from the Lester Foundation and Sheila Johnson Robbins Traveling and Special Exhibition Fund. A Lost Love, One's Family, Forgotten History. In her book, Paper Love, a journalist, Sarah Weidman, describes her search to shed light on the mysterious woman who was her grandfather's lover in pre-war Vienna. Wildman will discuss what she uncovered about her family's escape from Nazi persecution and the museum role in this research. There's a conference for the Holocaust Education Centers. This program trains.
Keep reading, John.
Okay, this program trains.
Can you say three figures so he knows what comes through?
Okay, this program trains education directors of local Holocaust centers and museums across the country on all aspects of Holocaust education. In turn, these organizations train classroom teachers in their areas using museum resources and lesson models. The Dearest One, A Wife's Final Goodbye. This is a public program. As a young boy, Frank Grunwald survived incarceration in Theresia, Auschwitz.
Hey, John,
Sir,
will you talk, just vary your voice and volume, every few seconds, go down and back up so Robert can get a sense of what it sounds like right now.
okay, so dynamically. So as a young boy, Frank Grunwald survived incarceration in Auschwitz and Machiken. Learn more about the remarkable events that led to this museum's acquisition of this collection, which includes the heart-rending letter to his mother and his father just as she was murdered, along with Frank's 16-year-old brother. Confronting anti-Semitism and Holocaust denial. Some were neighbors. Collaboration and complicity in the Holocaust. Explore how countless ordinary people, influenced by a spectrum of motives, pressures, acted in ways that aided the persecution and murder of Jews, either targeted by groups within Nazi Germany, across Europe. Exhibition tours are also available, inquire at the information desk for times. A Dangerous Lie. The Protocols of the Elders of Zion. Examine the history and continued influence in one of the most pernicious and widely distributed anti-Semitic publications of modern times, which has been used to promote hatred, violence, and even genocide.
Presently on Post Fader. You can continue reading, John.
Yep. State Department senior personnel will learn about the history of the Holocaust while examining the internal dynamics that influence the United States response. Participants considered the motivations and
My mic
pressures
is pre-fader.
affected government officials during the period and discuss their roles in its decision makers today. This conference, held with UNESCO, seeks to strengthen Holocaust and genocide education in countries that face challenges in teaching these topics. Participants from 10 countries, including Turkey, Morocco, Chile, and Hungary, will help develop sustainable Holocaust and genocide education
John,
programs.
I think they're done. They're going to come down here for a second.
Okay.
We would like to thank John for giving this presentation today. Please give him a round of applause.
Wow!
I think, here's my thought.
That's something freaking strange that he's done here that's driving me crazy. On the wirelesses, he has the internal auto mixer turned on. On the safety. Shitting me?
If I'm talking on this guy, why is it so low? Oh, okay. So I'm talking on this guy, but say I don't have it on. This is the
Where is that in here? Is that pre? Because you're.
follow. If you just actually moved it when you touch that, it physically moved. 3, 4, 5. Two lavs, two handhelds at least. See, because you got the gate competing.
Wireless 2 check. Wireless 2 check. Wireless 2 check. Good.
Check, check.
Wireless
I'm
check.
off. Okay, this is what, channel 38? 28?
Yes, you are RF number 4. It says on there.
I have full. All right, you gonna turn me on? Am I on? I am on.
Turn you loose.
All right. The following table has been recommended control wire types used in a typical Unison ERN installation and the maximum wire runs allow. Link Connect with Link Power. The Link Connect is a station communication bus from the architectural control processor to the stations. Link Connect is based on Echelon LonWorks with Link Power bidirectional protocol and uses one pair of wires, data plus and data minus. You should pull an additional 14 average gauge wire for grounding when not installed in a grounded metal conduit. ETC uses two types of Link Connect networks. For smart links and Paradigm systems, while the wiring for the Link Connect and Smart Link and Paradigm systems are the same, the two communications and control protocol types are not interchangeable. SmartLink products are compatible only
Robert and I are
with
talking at the same time.
the SmartLink
I'm going to pull
ACP.
Robert's fader down. Robert's fader
SmartLink
coming down.
station
Robert's
module.
fader coming down. Robert's fader coming down. Robert, continue to talk. Continue to talk. So Robert's fader is down. He is continuing to talk. You guys let me know what you hear something. Is he coming through the VTC while Robert's fader is down? Should be on. I had one of them. So you have which hand?
I had one or three. The lab before. We had one of them.
Now you should hear me. But I want two of these open. Let me
Okay,
get.
so that, Robert, you were pulled down, and we were just confirming you were coming through the VTC with the fader down.
Okay, I'm now going to be pushing the fader back up on Robert.
Check. There it's coming back. Yep, got it.
His fader is up.
Touch,
John,
touch,
let me
touch.
know when you hear him again.
DMX can address, ooh, I'm really hot. I'm going to back off a little. The auxiliary power is required when you're installing powered unison control stations, ETC. Auxiliary power is topology free. I kind of hear the reverb. I'm about 20 inches away from the mic. So you got it really hot. Maximum auxiliary voltage runs are in installation and supply.
I'm going to be counting him.
Rack mounting brackets are installed on the ERN unit when shipped from the factory. Also included but not attached to the unit at shipment is a flush mounted lock door. The door previously visibility and access openings for the architectural control processor, user interface, and the related status indicators. Additional access openings are provided for visibility of status indicators on the Paragon power module and on the station repeater modules. Secure the ER enclosed on the 19-inch equipment rack using the hardware provided. The ERN2 requires 5 rack units of space, and the ERN4 requires 9 rack units of space. Complete the entire installation before attaching the flush-mounted locking door. Preparing to pulling the required wire to the rear panel of the enclosure, connecting power to the IEC connector located on the rear panel, connecting control wiring, installing rack options, check the systems. The rear panel provides removable and pluggable connectors for contact inputs and outputs. RS-232 serial, Ethernet control, contact closure inputs and output terminations, link power, auxiliary power, DMX in, DMX out, and DMX through. Rack options. Now I hear like an echo in the room. I hear a woom, woom when I'm talking. That's how hot it is. Shipped in the dyno. This graphic illustrates DMX termination layout in the screw terminal connectors.
Do you want me to talk? I have full.
Keep talking. Unison control stations communicate. Link power wiring is topology free and polarity independent, utilizing a LAN works network. Auxiliary power is required when you're installing powered unison control stations.
On. This is Gary on VTC. Gary on VTC. At least we hope it's on VTC. Plus 10. Plus 10.
Gary, can you turn up lavalier 7 and 6?
Lab 7 and 6 are on.
And bring me down about 4 dB.
You down?
Yes, bring number 1 down.
Okay, Robert, you're down a bit.
Okay, yeah, that's better. I don't hear it ringing now, which I'm sure John could hear up on the VTC. Tom needs new batteries, please. Please rush the batteries down here now.
Never mind, 6 is not working. But whoop. You have to put the lavaliers. You can only put them up like 30%. I don't know how he has the gain set up, but you can't put them at unity gain. I would say probably about a third of the way up is where is probably the sweet spot for these guys. I'm on RF7 right now.
He check. Check.
RF7, which is Lav 7. I would say about 1/3 of the way is kind of the sweet spot. You can't put him up to unity gain because however the gain is set up, I got nothing right now. Keep going. Check. There you go. Keep going. Check. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Check. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's about maybe that's good enough.
Check 1, 2.
Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. Maybe give me a little bit more. How do I sound out there? Do I sound loud?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind then. This one has dead batteries, so I don't know.
I'm down, so you can't hear me.
Yeah.
You should now, but you just turned it up. He hadn't even talked to it. It's 28 seconds lead time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to do that.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry. I don't know. Every time I do that, I get aggravated. 1, 2, John. Check. 1, 2. So had a nice weekend. Took the baby out trick-or-treating.
Stole all the baby's candy.
Yeah. I ate a fair bit of his candy. He was a skeleton. Did
you hear about the president?
No, what?
The
Maybe.
president said somebody brought up the Pope by. Little kid.
Oh. I saw, this is
The
terrible.
kid was like a baby, 1 year old. Just it was the Pope.
This is terrible. Somebody in Philadelphia literally put sewing needles in kids' candies. They found it.
Oh, really?
And people are just bad to the core. Can you imagine trying to hurt a child?
Man.
That just makes you.
Well, that's how mad they are at the life in general.
Yeah, exactly.
No one ever told them life sucks. And they're mad that no one ever told them.
Yeah.
Truth.
That's right. I remember when I was a kid, there was a big thing about when like people putting razor blades in chocolate or something like that.
I never heard anyone actually doing it, but
No, I saw the pictures. They I saw like the police photos. They like had the needles next to the thing. The guy actually put sewing needles in there. That just blows my mind. Someone could be that evil. Good grief.
he's probably HIV positive and dipped all the needles in his own blood.
I don't know about that, but I suppose it's possible. How we doing, boys? Talk to us.
Check 1, 2. I don't think I'm on anymore. No, I am.
You're just
Not
real
as loud
low.
as I was. I'm gonna come in closer to the mic.
Sing this one with me. I got
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got Mr. Shin Shang up here, who I haven't seen in some time. Well, I guess I saw you recently, but we haven't worked together in a few years. But you still go to that place, Champions, and get beer sometimes?
Yes. So how's your friend Blake Harrison?
Oh, I heard he's working for some like one-man consultant.
Yeah, in Glen Burnie.
Is that his name? I don't know the guy. I don't know.
No,
the guy.
I don't know the name of the company, but the company is located in Glen Burnie.
Glen Burnie. Yeah, that's what he told me. I since I have the baby, I haven't really caught up
So
with
he's
him.
not the head of
much.
the CAD department?
He might be. I don't know. I think he just helps him put together. But the guy seems real flexible, which is exactly what Blake needs. So we'll see. We'll see. How's your buddy Mark Rotella?
Macatella?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. He's still there, so he's hanging there, you know?
All right. Good. Mark's a good guy. He's got the good stories.
George Benson?
Who?
George Benson,
George Benson. Yeah.
Santana.
All right. That's right.
What's the guy's name who oh my God.
Yeah, I have the lava on right now. Yep. RF7, which would correspond to lav number 7 on the console. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
You have RF2. Do you have an RF2 on anywhere? Because this one just stopped working.
I do not. There is a RF6 here, but it has dead batteries. He could try it. I did have RF2. Maybe it's on in the booth. Tell John to check, see if like one of the buttons got hit on by accident. Yeah, it's canceling out. I guess it takes the priority, whichever one was turned on first. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I've got this mic off and I see the level go up when you're talking. So
This says RF7. Bring up the Dante computer and open up the Shure Workbench. You can see which ones are going.
I see the assignment, all right. That's what's confusing.
Okay. What was going on?
Online? Can you hear that?
I can hear you very quietly in the house. Yes.
Check, 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 check.
Keep bringing it up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's still very quiet, but yep.
I don't think I'm on. Yes, I am, very lightly.
So generally, it's like an average program starts something like this, just for a frame of reference, that someone always gives remarks at the podium to start, and it'll break out into then I'll kill the podium microphone, and people will come out with lavs or either handhelds or
2,
something.
1, 2.
And then there's Q&A, and it varies. We've had up to like 6 or 7 people with lavs on stage, kind of talking heads, and sometimes even 4 or so.
What was that, John?
4 or so people with Q&A mics out in the audience. Usually 2, but sometimes they'll want 4 if there's like a full house, just so the runners don't have to like sprint from the top or to the bottom of the stairs. They'll position them 2 and 2. So you can have as much as 8 wireless running in a show, plus the podium microphone. That's average, but sometimes they'll have. I'm just spouting off to give them some audio. I'm kind of a little loud in the house, but does it sound loud, or does it sound like it's feeding back at all, or does it sound okay, Henry?
It sounds good.
You're talking.
Okay,
here,
good,
right?
good. It's hard for me.
Okay, well that's good.
It's hard for
That's
me to
good.
tell right here. Okay.
I think I figured out why that wasn't coming through.
Yeah, I know. We don't have the full back speaker
Through the
set up,
VTC
so.
feed at this point, all right?
Okay. All right. So what's the plan, boys? All right. Well, I guess we'll stop it and have a listen and see if everything sounds good. Is that?
All right, that's good for me.
Yeah.
Test 1, 2. Check.
Wait, is your mic on?
Oh, okay. My mic's on. I have a question for the gentleman on the
Yes.
stage.
What?
Tom.
Answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr.
Okay,
Yes,
what's
yes, sir, Henry.
so what you
Yes, yes, sir, Mr. Shu.
okay? So what? How long have you been here?
We have is
How have I what?
How long have you been working in this museum?
This is my 6th year working here.
Oh, really? 6 years? Oh,
I
wow.
only worked for AVA ISPL for 8 years, so almost
Really?
here,
Wow.
almost here as long as I was there.
Wow. Okay, so you. Okay, so you 6 years, man. So you are employee now. You are not a
I am an
contractor.
employee. For the
He's coming
first
through the
4.5 years, I was a contractor.
Oh, I see. And
the
they
heck?
hire you.
I had a 5-year contract, and through the
Bear with me. I just turned all of you off. You can keep talking. I'm just making sure that this one's coming through. This one dropped in level all of a sudden, Tom. This handheld, and I don't know where it was before, but there's no pre-gain here, right?
Well, you know they are not that good, man. Okay, I'm back. Oh,
yeah, I
you
think
know, yeah.
he turned you off. I think.
Already? Okay.
Maybe, I
I don't know. So, okay. So
Yeah.
every morning you go to a Penn Station in Baltimore.
Yep. Yeah.
I heard you ride a bicycle over there.
I used to. I have since the baby's been born. I really haven't done it very much. You have one of those folding bikes.
Already. But how you get to the Penn Station? You drive?
So when I would take let me get away from the speakers. When I used to ride the bike, I would ride to Penn Station in Baltimore, which is about 2.5 miles from my house.
Testing.
And then I would
Handheld.
catch the train. I'd fold the bike up, bring it
F2.
on the train.
Handheld
And it's 2
RF2.
miles from here to Union Station, and then repeat it going home. But when I drive at West Baltimore, which is in the, how should we put it, not the greatest part of the city.
Henry, you're RF4, right?
It's just basically a gigantic parking
Yes. You want me to talk in the same time?
That's fine. I don't understand. This channel's really low right now.
This is the
Check
iPhone.
check your input gain. Is it?
Okay.
Hold on a sec. I'm not going up there.
It was a lot stronger before. It's not as strong as it was.
Check. 1, 2, 2, 2. So RF4. That's Henry.
Yeah, and he wasn't talking as loud as coming through. So what have I got here? I know there's a little channel somewhere.
Check. I know. That's what I'm saying. I thought the same thing, and then I did it. I was like, oh, there it is. It's all grayed out. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to go louder?
Yeah, I mean, that's your call. This is your
Check. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. 1, 2, 2. That's weird that it's grayed out like that. A couple things are like that I've noticed. There was one that I didn't have any. 5, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. It's changing. It's just not the. It's going to 0, but it's not. Yeah, between the scenes. I got you.